Good morning. It is indeed the start of this weekend in TWC 2025, and what a match we have today, right?
Hell yeah, brother. Even though it's zombie hours for us, we got a say to commentate.
Yeah. This game is unfortunately it kind of suffers from being a little bit of an odd one out in a way, because I don't know, it has its moments where it's like super active, but those are kind of few and far between, and as a result not many people know this game, and that just naturally leads to a situation where we need to put two people in Europe to commentate it at 6 a.m. But these three players are quite competent, so unfortunately we don't have player slides today, but we can still sort of introduce them later on when we
yeah, you bet.
Yeah.
Wait, we do. They say we do. Then let's talk about the slides, because apparently we do have player slides. So cool. Okay, you do this part.
Sure. So, Touhou World Cup is of course the annual international tournament featuring the Touhou Project shoot-'em-ups, and each match features 2 or 3 contestants. Today we have 3 contestants competing in the scoring category and the Lunatic difficulty. And yeah, for more details, what are we, a fucking store now? For more details about this tournament, visit the official website, made by the beautiful Maribel Hearn. Alright, we have 100 minutes of reset time today, so basically an hour and 40 minutes of where they can start an infinite number of credits, which is practically impossible, but don't worry about it. But what they're actually competing for is of course TWC score, because not all shot types are created equal. Some shot types are just naturally much stronger for score than others, especially in this game because of bomb mechanics, but we'll get into that. And we just kind of try to normalize those differences in a way.
And talking about the scoring system, we got first of all the multiplier, which is you increase by grays, and it's a very simple, like 0.1 multiplier per 100, I believe. No, wait, it's 0.1. And of course, if you graze, you auto-collect items. What does this mean? It means that usually you'd want to bomb to get iframes to graze, because the items allow you to do that. So one very important thing for each shot is going to be how well they can graze depending on the bomb. Now, one thing that is really relevant here is the fact that lives are a major source of score in this game, but in the early game, lives are actually you can like suicide and reset bombs to gain lots of grace, and that's gonna outweigh the score you'd lose from the extend itself. There's also the fact that the base PIV resets when you die, but that is also irrelevant for the early game. So you can expect many suicides in the early game, and any death entering to basically Satori, it's gonna be catastrophic.
We don't have a TWC score graph. Anyways, the players. lmky. First of all shot LNN in low K, which is already like makes him up quite the titan, doesn't it? Also has both Rainbow A and Rainbow B LNN and SA, but in scoring he has he's already been on pace for 5 billion like multiple times with Raymer A. His PB actually sits at a 4.6 billion, and I do believe that that run was a 5 bill pace, but it died a couple of times to Orin, maybe. That's what I remember. He loves Satori as well.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Then we have Stee, which is like people already know it. Stee's like the world's biggest Marisa B fan, of course. I think every year you get to see some Marisa B meme from them. And with being the biggest Marisa B fan, they have the current Marisa B world record. And as you can see, many other Marisa B scores as well. Some of them also world record, and others second place. And yeah, just Marisa B, let's play Marisa B. Hey guys, wanna play Marisa B? Marisa B? Yeah, that's the usual.
Okay, Altair. Also,
My man.
yeah. So Altair has Remusi 3.645 billion, which is second place. 4.6 with Raymer A, so 2 real strong scores right there. All shots. He also has all shots above 3 billion, being the 4th in the world to achieve that. And he's very consistency-oriented. I should also add that lmky and Altair are both fairly new on the scene. Like, they just both of them kind of sprung up as sort of very competent players, like really recently, like basically this year, or well, last year as well, like just the past couple of years. While Stee, on the other hand, has been around for quite a while, actually.
Been in it for a long time, and yeah, I just know that Altair, of course, used to be, I think, first just a survival player, and over time learned say scoring. Meanwhile, to me, lmky kind of came out of nowhere, like 2024, for me at least, my experience.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever like saw him. But SA has it is an interesting game with an interesting history, because I don't know. SA it was developed quite heavily between like the years of 2010, 2011, 2012, and then it like lay dormant for 3 years before the first 5 billion was set by Gobo, and then it lay dormant for another 4 years before this person named ER came along and completely just dominated the game.
Bro played with the game like it was some kind of child's toy.
Yeah, and actually, as it turns out, ER also like came back very recently with another world record which he had held on to for a while, just never told anyone.
Oh, you actually opened the can of worms. Ooh. I myself I am not fully how do I say this, aware of that situation. Just know there has been some activity recently, a bit mysterious activity.
Yeah. Anyways,
and if
player screens.
See, we expect them to start within like 20 seconds. Let's see, all of them are ready. Surprising for TWC players. Half the time you see at least one person on some other fucking game. What the hell were you even playing for our match, dude?
I wish he had it on for longer so everyone could see it. It's like I opened his stream and yeah, he'd already turned off the other game. Anyways.
Alright, of course, nice start.
Yeah.
SA Stage 1, infamous SA Stage 1 for being like a stage you can potentially play really aggressively in, but there are like... Man, this stage likes to treat you very, very poorly if you try and be aggressive.
Yeah, SA Stage 1 is probably one of the hardest Stage 1s to get past. And it's mainly due to Yamame, but occasionally there can be choke points in the stage sections, I believe. Or not. Okay, no, not the stage
there is
section,
there is some precise positioning here and there, but with players of this level, it should be totally fine for them. It's basically just going to be how much they want to tryhard, I believe, mid-spell, because I don't know, I often see certain other score players die on mid-spell, and Yamame. Let's see mid-spell. See, this mid-spell has this spot that looks really dangerous, but is like, oh, speed kill?
Yeah,
okay, makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm used to seeing I'm used to see time downs there. Now, there is also like a unique... can't speak English, sorry. There's something funny that we might potentially see coming from Linky soon, as he keeps grazing on this section. We'll see, like, you have to just slowly stream, and I guess the positioning is kind of precise if you want the good graze, but yeah, at the end of the day it's kind of just streaming. Of course there is Yamame. You all know already what's the problem with this pattern, and in scoring you have to time it down for graze, have fun. Unless they might not, I don't know. Okay, they do. Okay. Kill if it goes front, maybe?
Yeah. She was slow on screen.
So lmky is doing this safe spot grace there, right there. See, that safe spot is actually... last few times I've heard people talk about it, they use the word sub-pixel perfect, but I'm not sure that's the correct wording.
It's, so I don't know if it's sub-pixel perfect, but it is basically pixel perfect. Basically on that level of precision. There is a setup to... They do use a setup to set up your sub-pixels, but it's... and that's
yes,
what makes
that's why.
Yeah.
It's called the sub-pixel perfect because you don't just have to precisely tap with a frame precision. If you're not aligned with if you don't use a certain alignment on the screen, you physically cannot get into the spot, I believe. So you need to basically touch a side of the screen, and then you can use you can move into position, and it looks really hard, as we say, pixel perfect, but believe me, once you understand how it works, it's not really too hard. Now, talking about the safe spot, we actually missed how Steve plays this final spell with Marisa B, which is interesting. Any shot that isn't Rainway grazing is gonna be interesting.
Yeah. He's actually playing really safe and not really timing anything down, unlike lmky, who is timing down on 1, which is probably the most dangerous thing you can do on stage 1. Altair in stage practice, and STI in stage 2. Anyways.
Right, maybe
not
Altair
really...
finally remembering there are credits to do.
Yeah, maybe. Let's find out.
lmky also. I was about to say successfully timing down first spell.
Yeah. There's plenty of time for him to get a credit in. Don't worry about it. STI obviously speed killing the mid boss because it's not really useful for Grace.
And you could get Grace, but it's more important to get these fairies.
Yeah.
Man, this section.
Alright. So he's about to enter Parsi, which is really major for Grace in the early game. And Parsi is also the first really major point where bomb mechanics are gonna start to make a huge difference for him.
Let's see this, cause of course you have to basically bomb like that away from the spawn point of the bullets. Otherwise, of course, you just cancel all of them.
Yeah.
You see, when you suicide like this, kind of have to be a bit careful of how you do it, because there is obviously a pause where you have to move up again. So I believe the timing of the very last bomb might be technically Grace suboptimal, just so you can get back up here in time. I'm not sure about that, but I could see that being true.
Okay. First spell, she spawns these flowers, which obviously make these huge clusters of bullets. So we just bomb and dash right into them. Carefully, of course, because we only have so many iframes to work with. Yeah, he's basically waiting for a huge cluster on the right side and then dashing into that and going to the left. Did he fuck up? He fucked up the suicide there, but
I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention to the suicide.
Yeah, he actually did fuck up the suicide, because what you want to do right there is to suicide in such a way that you get the full power item, but that is fine. He'll just have one less power, but I don't know if that fucks up his stage 3 route or not.
I mean, could they just skip no? Nah. Let's see if it's gonna work out.
Also doing the optimal racing strategy for this spell, which gains
chasing the bullets.
Yeah, chasing the bullets, going in that huge arc motion, just for the extra grace.
Alright, I guess I kind of wanted to see if we have, let's see. We might have maybe value of 100 grays in the early game somewhere written for us. Because I don't remember the value of 100 grays in the early game. It would be useful to know it. It's not here. Okay, maybe kindly pay attention to the stream as I look for these maybe existing info.
Right. Stage 3.
Okay, not a thing apparently. Unlucky.
Stage 3.
Come on, Altair, do credits already. Let's see how it goes. Ouch!
Yeah, he died. Yeah,
ouch.
That's it's over. It's ogre.
Yeah, any death that is not planned is an immediate reset in the early game. If it's late game, they'll just tank the score loss from losing the life. But early game, got a reset. There is no way around it. But yeah, that section that Steve died in is actually really annoying because the yin yangs have a slightly randomness. They have slight randomness, horizontal randomness where they spawn. They can potentially either like spawn on top of each other and they are hard to kill, or you physically do not get the space to spin around them. I believe the second one is a bit rarer, but it is possible.
I believe that he was also trying to play in a way to conserve a bomb, because again he was down 1 power. Normally you do burn some bombs in the stage section for extra grace.
I don't know what's happening to Altair. Maybe some in real life problems right now? Something happening? It's definitely not optimal for them to be in this situation, of course. No, brother, no, do great. Brother.
Anyways, we get to look at the setup for all.
Never mind. Don't you speak ever again, Tipsy.
It's fine. It's like super early in the game. Who cares? But yeah, you will see them going basically all the way up into the corner of the screen, and then lining up unfocused with the HUD somewhere to hit the spot.
Hey, yeah, mama. Oh, guys, it's the classic SA experience. Stage 1, stage 1. Right now, it's potentially more entertaining to look at what Altair is doing in practice. God fucking damn it.
Yeah, Reimu.
We're getting spoilers from Reimu C.
Reimu C is pretty unique.
Okay, safe spot maybe? Touch line.
Touch line, and yep, there we go. Now we're in. This strat was actually discovered by Gobo relatively recently, like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and yeah, it allowed finally allowed players to beat Eeyore's unbeatable stage 1 race.
I believe that safe spot gains, it was maybe 300 grays over the perfectly optimal second mid-non movement, which is like, I think it's supposed to be really fucking hard even as you perfect it, because it's really precise, you know? Thankfully now it's not, see what Steve is doing right now. Of course, Marisa B cannot do the safe spot. She's too big. The hitbox too fat. She has to do this, which is definitely harder, and of course, gains less grace.
Yeah. I think the new grace may have allowed for at least some extra consistency for Kisame, maybe, or maybe I'm smoking crack. Who knows?
No, it's definitely. I believe it's definitely more consistent. Or like, you have cut out a really annoying part of the run, so you just get mental consistency.
True.
That's how I see it.
Fair enough. That's also a way of looking at it.
Night Yamame, please.
Alright, she moved low, so he's
behave. I believe that anytime she moves low, it's not just hard, it's also like grace suboptimal.
Yep. It gains less grace, and it is more difficult. So just kind of a 1-2 punch. He's not playing too aggressive here, which is good, all things considered. This safe spot is super easy.
Not going aggressive on spell 1. Steam may be playing Lunatic, but they are not a Lunatic. To go aggressive on spell 1 for TWC.
Only a Lunatic would even try.
I just love to see how... Oh my... I will never talk again! Jeez!
Yeah, it is, that movement is pretty fun to watch. And it seems like he is practicing his, no, he's not even practicing his bombs at this point.
What the blue is this?
He is. He did one bomb to practice the movement. Yeah, technically every shot does something similar to that movement that you just saw there. But basically, yeah, obviously they are trying to use their iframes in order to catch as many bullets as possible.
Altair credits! No way! Serial. Finally, we get the triple stage 1 feature.
Yeah. Everybody loves SA stage 1.
Yeah, triple cheeseburger stage 1. Ouch.
Yikes.
Yeah, with how aggressive lmky is playing stage 1, I have to question their consistency, but man, if they get out of the early game, it's gonna be a massive pace. Ouch.
A little low there.
Yeah, I believe the save spot for Remus is supposed to be even a tiny bit easier, because it's much easier to tell if you're positioned correctly or not. Since the movement grid for Remus unfocused movement, when it's sped up, it's much more limited, and in a way it makes it easier.
Basically a much smaller set of pixels that you can reach, and that set just so happened to contain the spot, basically.
Oops. Okay, Yamame.
Yeah.
To love this category, I think the first thing that you need to take into consideration is that you need to be in a good relationship with Yamame, otherwise you're gonna hate your fucking life, basically.
I mean, that's true for any game, I would say. You have to kind of start liking the stage 1 boss to do well in just about any game.
I think there are some scoring games where that's not necessary. Like, you're gonna need that for Ayan, this game.
Except pretty much any game except Minorvico, maybe. I'm gonna have to...
Like, there is, you know, like Yomu on TD, you're kinda chill.
Yeah. But like, I'm gonna have to ask Kana how much he likes Mumia later.
Also, I guess I'd be biased for this, but I'm totally fine with Eika after years.
I like Eika. I love Letty as well.
See how Stee has to move, like basically the way Stee moves for the final spell, they basically make sure to get every nook and cranny of the bullets precisely moving. It's basically a triangle. Will we
back
see
into stage 2. lmky getting
the
past
rest of
the
the
big boss
game?
again. And I do find it a little bit jarring that Mercedes doesn't go for the spawn graces for these yin-yangs, but it's probably to conserve bombs for Parsi.
The yin-yangs are also like massively annoying to do, the spawn grazes.
Yeah. Wait, I just mixed up which yin-yangs I was talking about. I'm a massive idiot. Anyways.
Don't worry, we have the excuse of being sleep deprived.
Yeah. Okay, Altair actually has to do something very interesting for this fight, because obviously his bomb just creates a circle that cancels everything. So as you can see on Altair's screen, basically he's letting the bomb run out and then using his iframes in order to dash through the circles. That is what some characters have to do, and then just hope they don't lose too much grace from it.
You can basically, the way you can think about this character is just that I think Marisa C might be the only exception where you get the bomb and just the worst characters have less frames to graze. And Remusi, what helped a bit with Remusi is just the sheer speed that she gets when she doesn't shoot. It's gonna help a lot on stuff like the final spell, because you can actually move through every bullet that you want to there. Almost every bullet. It's more than one stage? Oh my god. Will we get a double stage too?
There is only one stage.
Yeah, Marisa C should exist, I think. I'm not sure. She's a bit quirky with how she grazes, I believe.
Yeah, she's the only shot which hasn't reached 4 billion yet.
I'm not just talking about how limited she is. It's like just, I think you maybe get some iframes as you bomb, and then when you bomb again, you get some other iframes, so you get 2 sets of iframes.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
weird stuff. Okay, yeah, that's another. No, that's fine.
Yeah, he
That's
actually did it
correct now.
properly this time. You want a suicide before you collect the life piece, and that gives you a full power item.
Now, that to me looked a bit weird because I'm used to Remue, and I believe Remue has to suicide as the items are flying towards her. No way, double stage 2, by the way. Triple, sorry. And the way Steve did it, they didn't have to bother with having the items chase them. That's either slightly suboptimal or intended for Marisa B.
Yeah,
Whatever
anyways,
the case, what's important, is to get the extend late.
Yeah, he has the proper amount of power now. He's not down a power. lmky gets to use a bomb here because Remue has more iframes on one bomb than Mercy does. So you can use one early and you don't have to conserve it for Parsi. Altair doing more, having to be creative with his iframe grazing again because of his bomb. Remus C, obviously, because of her bomb, she's limited in this way. You can't really use all of her iframes, like, at all, just the very end of them. Remu A is the most straightforward. Marisa B, you just have to sort of move out of the gray spot for Parsi and bomb, and then you can just use her iframes, but yeah. Yeah, so...
And the timings, Remue being so good at Parsi means that you actually want to be precise if you want to get all the greys. Because I believe you can get almost all the greys on this thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's possible with Remue.
We saw a bomb from Steve, which is the bomb that they were probably trying to skip earlier. They had it now, so the section was chill. Cool graze. Cool bomb graze. Opa!
Yeah, that bomb is not something that you usually see with Rainbow A. We also have Altair exiting stage 2 soon. Soon enough.
Please get triple stage 3.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
yeah.
see what happened to Link. As I said, with Rainway, you really want to suicide as the items fly towards you. Now, I believe what happened there is Parsi died a bit too early. The bomb was probably, I believe, badly timed because she was way too close to Linky. No, I don't think there was physical time to actually die before the items reached them.
Very unfortunate. STI actually using up all of his bombs, all of it, or most of his bombs before this fight, because he gains enough power to. Well, actually, I think Mercedes skips knockout in 3 steps bombs, right?
I'm not sure. I'd assume so, mostly because like the spell already doesn't give you too much grace. And I can see bombs being really useful in stage 4. I am not sure about the routing though.
Yeah, yeah, so another big difference between the shots that we'll get into is how they handle the second
Stage 4
Orin
mid-boss?
encounter. Yeah, stage 4 mid-boss. More specifically, the second encounter with Orin.
Oh, right, this spell that Steve is doing, literally fucking impossible, and this is black magic stuff and kills you randomly. This is the conclusion I have about this pattern. They move on like a diagonal position very often because that's more grace, it gives you slightly more grace, and then they have to move like above Parsi and do enough damage to the... What even are these, like electric thingies, circles thingies, because if you don't do damage to them correctly, they kill you.
Okay, so I believe these are the shackles, because this spell is called something with
shackles.
Yes,
shackles! How could I forget the shackles? Idiot. And 2 hours sleep, 2 hours sleep, excuse.
Altair doing the exact same grace as STI.
That's the kill.
Line up, and yeah.
Fun fact, I believe this is the only pattern that we see being timed out. You missed the life piece, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is just worth way too much grace to... Yeah. You can actually see Altair like starting at the top of the safe spot and then slowly moving down. That's a little tiny optimization that I'm not sure if it was first shown in the most recent record or if it was already known before that.
Sorry, what are you referring to?
Altair was sort of starting at the top of the sort of safe little laser space and then like tapping down for a little bit towards the bottom for a little bit of extra grace.
I believe that's also just kind of just logical, you know, being lasers, the quicker you get close to them, the slightly more grace you're gonna get.
Yeah,
apparently the death Altair had is fine. I don't think it's intentional, but it's not bad. Any death that doesn't get a fuck ton of grace is probably not ideal. Oh, the Stee bomb? I was talking about the... that's maybe... No, that looks... I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah, that is bad.
I have to assume that's bad.
Yeah. Any death is bad.
Like, you know, that death grazed, so I'm not too sure.
I mean, he died twice, so that is, like, automatically bad.
Yeah, that's for sure 100%. Okay, I think it's better if we start talking about the early mid boss a bit early, even though this section, like, honestly, just memorize all the alignment and you're gonna be fine. Lots of juicy grays.
Yeah. So, Orin mid boss. Second Orin mid boss, she spawns like a whole bunch of wisps, and as it turns out, one of them actually drops a point item. So it's here, right? So basically STI is going to use his bombs in order to kill as many wisps as he can, while also trying to graze the pattern. He also actually burns a few lives to use the death wave to kill all of them off. And he actually suicides twice here to do that. And just like that, his score rocketed from like just over 300 million up to 1 billion.
Yeah.
Just within a few seconds like that.
That's the sheer amount of items that you have in that section, and of course, it's completely dependent on how well your bomb can quickly kill the fairies, because no wisps, they are not fairies. Basically, as soon as you kill all the wisps, the pattern immediately spawns new ones. So yeah, some shots are gonna struggle, and I believe Remus is actually quite good. Remus is not gonna get. Wait, they already passed it?
No,
oh my god,
they haven't. But wait, yeah, they have. Altair, like I was looking at his score and I got confused. He already has passed it, I believe.
What the?
But he had to skip it because he doesn't have lives.
I guess
you need lives to restore your bombs as well. You can't really degrade items, no.
So
because like you can't really use bombs if you don't have them, right?
Of course.
Very unfortunate. I think Altair is just trying to get our run in for now.
The score loss should be insane, because Remus, I believe, is actually really good at that section. No grace, but you easily kill all the enemies very quickly.
Yes. Like that's basically the first major cash-in. Like the extra grace is just the cherry on top, really. And that's pretty easy to miss. Like the important part there isn't the grace, it's the items.
Yes. Like, if you round it down to just being the section that gives you the highest score, that's it, I believe.
Yeah.
It's too many items, even though the PV is not as high as it would be later into the game.
Yeah, because like at this point also you can see STI's multiplier. He has ×8 almost, which means that each item, if it's golded, would be worth 1.4 million. Altair doing a pretty cool save spot here, yeah.
I believe this is just pixel perfect and not sub-pixel perfect, so a bit more intuitive, I guess. But we didn't talk as it was happening, but it's both like a vertical and an horizontal alignment at first. Because you need to align horizontally with the bottom, so also need a bit vertical, because you use like the text. Ooh. Yeah, we are going to see 3 different Satoris here.
Yeah. Well, 2 different Satoris.
No, I mean like assumption lmky gets to Satori as well.
Don't we all love Satori? I like Satori.
Also, I guess Satori is another element that's gonna determine how good a shot is, because, you know, not all Satoris are built equally when it comes to grays.
I mean, for some of them, you just like the big gray spell is of course POAP, but the other shots actually have pretty profitable spells as well. You just have to be a bit more creative.
Okay, double stage 5. This is crazy right now.
Two stage 5s, yeah.
It's really unfortunate.
What
is
the
this?
fuck?
What? What?
Was he just memeing? Did he
That
do that
is
just to spite the
crazy.
game? Did he do that just to spite the game, or is that like kind of simple?
What?
Is that like a different case of the fucking USD and Ring Fairy Graces, where you just dash right into them and you like basically end up inside of the ring or something? Like basically you dash into the spot before they shoot.
Well, grace is grace, as they say. Oh,
Yeah.
get the grace, okay. Yeah, meanwhile, you see what Remus sees. The reason why Altair kind of did that is because, of course, you bomb and you don't get to graze those the bullets spawn from the wisps. There is a lot of graze on them.
It's
Also,
actually
apparently,
speed
since
killing.
Remus can't really milk, can't milk the noms, so might as well speed kill to get as many items as possible on this section.
Yeah, popcorn. So we're at the point in the game where Graze is not really as profitable anymore, and like we're basically reaching. We're starting to sort of touch the maximum multiplier. So from here on out, we start to actually focus on the faith. That's a bad death. That just totally reset his faith.
Yep.
What the fuck?
I don't like where this is going.
Is that intentional? Just because he wants full power?
Oh,
Is it like intentional just for safety or something?
you know, since you said we are close to max multiplier, but you're actually quite far from it. Unless Marisa B has some sort of
I mean,
grace that is gonna be worthwhile, but I don't see it. Or maybe she just needs the power to do anything reliably here.
I mean, like, I guess it kind of depends on what interpretation you're going for. Because like, Reimu A obviously does reach max multiplier in stage 5. The others don't, but that is okay. All right. This bomb on STI stream. The first one, he actually has to intentionally delay some items in order to not fuck up the route. Oh shit, he's not full power. Yeah, if he's not full power, here, then he can't do full bombs on non-2, which which, as it turns out, spawns more
I mean,
wisps.
wait, or in first spell, it's gonna drop power, I mean. Should be enough?
I'm not sure if...
I don't think they're gonna bomb.
I'm not sure it's enough, but like... yeah.
Should be 0.5 power.
Yeah.
Again, unless they have to bomb something on a first non or first spell, but there is no way that's gonna be the case.
Yeah, let's hope
So they're
not.
fine, I believe.
Well, wait a
Totally
second.
fine.
Wait a second. It also like loses a bunch because you're missing point items.
No, the power gets turned into little green items, I believe.
Do they?
I don't think I've ever had to care about that, yes. I believe the power item drops just turn into green items and not point items. Anyways, the reason we are so worried about this is because you see this... Wait, where are the bombs? Or maybe the first waves, they do no bomb?
Oh, I think... Okay, I think he has a no-bomb strat for that, which is epic, but he fucked it up. He done fucked it up.
Also, Raimusi here, really cool, since the bullets, since the wisps on the wisp wheels don't get cancelled by your bomb, you can actually spawn graze the wheels, which gives you a metric ton of fucking graze.
Dying here is a pretty massive loss, by the way, because, again, he lost all of his faith, and it's like, reset to 200k.
Yep.
How much faith did he have, by the way? Like 207 at least. And again, all of that gets
And they go for the clear,
into,
I guess.
Yeah, again, all of that gets factored into the multiplier.
Yeah, I believe that they were delaying the bombs because I think they just want to do the bombs at the end and not early.
Although he...
Altair going into stage 6.
Actually, I think he... doesn't he want to, like, delay the bombs so that he can, like, get more point items? Because I'm pretty sure that power gets turned into points if you're at full power at the end of a spell.
I am not aware of that. If anyone can fact check, I believe that is false.
It doesn't, okay.
I'm right. I'm always right. Joke.
You Mr. Right. You're always right.
Yes, the power does turn into green items, but I didn't want to like completely. How do I say this? I think it turning into point items specifically for boss item drops was also a possibility. But I'm pretty sure they
maybe he wanted it for ghost wheels. I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to showcase it. I really can't tell at this point. SA is a weak game for me. Pretty much one of the only people in the entire West who knows SA scoring to some degree, and it's still a weak game for me.
Apparently Altair missed the items because wisps went off screen. I'm surprised that even happened. I think Raimusi, what the fuck, Raimusi should have a really simple time there. Okay. Oh, something really funny Altair just did. Apparently they found out that this entire bullet pattern is apparently static, and if you do a tiny misdirect at the beginning, it's slightly easier. For players of this caliber, it's already so easy, but might as well make it even easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bow-up wisps apparently are like that. Yes, they are. It's a static aimed pattern, yes.
Alright, so overall, Oku, you can't really do much to increase the value of Oku.
Yeah, it's basically just survival. Even Grace is not gonna matter, of course, because there are not enough items to have it matter. If you wanna micro-optimize, you cap the spells, but imagine capping the spells in TWC. The damage setup did wanna remind everyone that I believe it's also just relevant for also speed killing fast enough to get more crows, and more crows means more items.
Yeah, definitely use bombs on Oku. Gotta make it just a little bit safer.
Yeah. Of course, it's more optimal to cap, but yeah, we're talking about maybe 20 million.
At best.
Honestly, Utsu kinda sleeper. Only the reason we should care is because if they happen to die, it's like getting stabbed with a knife for anyone watching, and for them,
it's like ingesting uranium. It's like getting heated up to 15 million degrees and spontaneously undergoing nuclear fusion.
See, like, the fact that even Kaun echo bombed for 5.2 is actually crazy, because I believe you're so close to... That score is so precise that I expected that even the caps would, like... You would really care about the caps as well.
Yeah. I know that Eeyore always cared for the caps, but that's about it. I mean, well, back when UKT was dominant, he also cared about the caps towards the end, but only with Rainbow A.
My 0.1% of score! Oh my god, Tokamak on the left.
When I get to this game, I'm gonna play it on the left just to spite you.
Shut up!
Alright, Subson. Very scary. Of course. Subson for Altair. lmky has been stuck in stage 1 for pretty much the entirety of these 2 credits. Which is starting to look slightly scary for him. Yeah.
It's gonna be fine.
Alright, STI finally reaching max multiplier, which is useless for his clear bonus, but, you know, it is there.
There we go, first clear.
Yeah, first clear, nice run. Clear bonus, by the way, it's... Every life is 40 million. And,
Wait. What's this? Lasers? Popcorn? Crow items? Crow. 700 pinks? 5k? What's all of this? Heads scope? Rainbow I could never. The question marks? Why the red? What's this?
It is true, though. It is true.
By the way, we forgot to say, anyone that doesn't play Rainbow and say scoring fucking hates Rainbow And there are also people that play Reimuhei and fucking hate Reimuhei. That's just how SC scoring is.
I wonder if UKT hated Reimuhei as well.
It's like, of course it's because she highest score gained, but she's so fucking basic. Basic! Wait, why everyone's saying Cold War? What's the meme here?
Oh, they I think they took notice of the replay names.
Oh. Anyways, you sing K out of C. That is like, I believe Altair is one of the biggest representatives of Danmaku brain rot language, which is like a language that has been developing recently on the Danmaku chat of the Big Toe server. You need a whole degree to understand all of that. And while we talked about this bullshit, we got a clear from SDI!
Yay!
Nice.
4.4, very nice. Right, that's it. That's a really cute ending blocker, to be honest. Help me,
yeah, I believe this ending blocker is just showcasing what bad RNG on the Yin Yang Lasers stage 3 section, how it can look like. As I did mention, the horizontal component is a bit random, and if it wants you, it can fuck you up.
Yeah, so I should probably talk about the clear bonus. So it's 40 million for every life that you have, which already makes dying really bad. But the other really major component, which isn't actually shown in the text, but it is there, it's also... you also get 1,000 times your faith. So, just as a base, there's already 200 million there, but yeah, that's also why you don't want your faith to be reset. That's,
yeah,
you know, it's very bad because you lose a lot of clear bonus, at least another 40 million just there.
What I found really fun is that it's also called a silent.
Thanks to what the heck? Thanks to all Mercy B players. So we have. Okay, but there was Lux and then immediately a player I didn't recognize, and then after that was UKT. Oh, Serasis was there. That's cool.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What if he downloaded as many Mercy B replays as he could and just put it into his folder just for that gag?
I could see that. Has lmky got out of stage 2? I believe not.
Pretty cute gesture, to be honest.
It's dry desert right now.
Yeah. And the results are...
Please play safer, lmky. You have a whole game ahead of you.
Yeah. And the results are still not in. I guess they are working very we are working very hard behind the scenes to get the TWC points onto the board. STI turning off the music. Alright, lmky, please reach stage 2. Please reach stage 3. Reimuhei hasn't been done justice this match.
Unfortunately, because it's the shot I actually know. Only shot I actually know the details about. It's like you need so much experience to even consider tryharding stage 1 for PWC.
honestly, if there was even a possibility that Eeyore would play, I believe he would do it as well.
Well, Ayor definitely has the experience needed.
Yeah.
As does like Kamoneko. I wouldn't be surprised, of course, from Kamoneko.
I'm not sure.
lmky, I believe lmky has insane stage 1 numbers, but I just have to question the consistency, of course.
Well, I'm not even sure how consistent either Eeyore or Kamoneko are in stage 1.
To me, overall, anytime I watch their stream, I always look well, can't know about Ayor, I just assume Ayor is the literal god of this game, so... Meanwhile, Kamoneko just, from looking at the stream, looks very consistent. lmky, unfortunately, not that consistent, Like,
I heard an anecdote that the newest record is probably the most optimized one. Like, maybe... Like, basically, SA is supposedly on par with MOP at this point in terms of how optimized it is, if people's calculations are correct.
Crazy shit, and a fucking Grace game is as optimized as MOP is crazy.
Yeah. It's like, I think Spo said in... yep, there's another death. I believe Spo said that, according to his calculations, there's only like 30 million left in the entire game to squeeze out.
Oh.
I'm not sure how true that is, though. Alright. It seems that the results are on the board finally. We have 37 from STI and 2.6 from Altair. And if we could get some targets up, that would be great. Altair obviously doesn't have to worry about the life piece as he suicides, because he saves a life. He saves a life anyway.
I believe that Altair missed a Ring of Grace there. So... bathroom break, maybe?
Probably. And just like that, we are about to have another stage 3 entry. And it seems like Altair's target is sitting at a solid 3.7 billion, which is quite a lot. It's over his PB.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully he doesn't train wreck anywhere again.
Yeah, I just want them to get a really good score, because the score they got is literally, it's pure filler, of course, like, so much score was missed on the relevant section. Help me, Ayor. Oh, wait, is that even correct? Maybe it was. Some of the yin-yangs died really early. If it's not intentional, then it only missed a little score, but still. Oh, perhaps it is intentional, it should make it much easier.
It's possible that he just saw the bad RNG and didn't want to deal with it.
Always possible on that section, yes.
So Reki with Remusi is just barely over 4 billion. For context, so maybe that gives a good view of how difficult 3.7 billion should be. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, STI doing something right now. He restarted the game.
Opa.
lmky has 4.7 as a target, which is also above his PB, but again, he's known for 5 bill paces, so like without any train wrecks, then he can theoretically get it.
The paces are there, the possibility. It would be an incredible achievement for them, of course, to get a high score on TWC. We can hope.
STI practicing Orin on 2. The strat that conserves bombs. Yeah, Altair managed to get a run in really quickly after his previous one, didn't he?
Yeah, Altair, consistency-wise, on spot right now.
Yep, spot on.
Ah, I'm stupid.
But yeah, do you see that movement, like within the little laser spot there?
Yeah.
I only first noticed it when I watched the newest world record.
I've noticed it for quite a while.
When did people start doing that? What the fuck?
And it's just like, unless I'm misunderstanding what you mean, it's just like, it's pretty logic to me. The non-2 graze, for me, the non-2 graze is literally optimal for survival. Don't bother with killing her and shit, just fucking... The spot is really simple, it's big, it's easy to notice, just get inside and get the graze and be happy.
It's a little bit like Yu-Gi-Oh strats in PCB or I'm trying to think of another good parallel. Shit, can't think of anything.
I think the only problem for the problem for LMB would be the fact that you do miss the life piece. Potentially not good for LMB.
That looked a bit suboptimal on Altair screen. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's fine.
Alright.
Alright, he's actually up a life from his previous run, so. And STI,
what in the burger? What in the burger?
He's practicing darkness patterns right now.
Infamous darkness patterns. Alright, an alignment that Altair just did is something that was always black magic to me. I've never understood how you're supposed to align it. This section in general, if you don't align it properly, it's kind of weird. And I don't understand how they do it. Black magicians, I tell you. Yummy pattern. Okay, right. Now Altair, do it! Use the bombs. Yes.
Yeah, this is what we want.
Yes. Yes.
Just all of the wisps die, and then you die and keep on bombing.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah. So for context, he had just under 400 million here in the last run. So just that section alone, he gains 350 million at least, probably 400 million even. Just that mid boss alone. And see how are you starting to understand how bad dying is in this game? Because sometimes like even if you are forced to conserve lives like Rainbow Sea is, if you die too many times, then you can't even kill those wisps, and then you lose a lot. Alright, it seems like STI is back to doing credits.
Nice, really nice. Alright, so now Satori. Yo, chill the fuck out, yo. Shouldn't be playing with.
Play nice and safe. I don't agree with that squeeze right there, but nice and safe. Yeah, we kinda weren't able to talk about this strat right here for her spell when it first happened. And why did you just skip right through it? It's worth so much grace.
Yeah, I'm confused as well, actually. Anyways, the strat for that spell, I don't think it's particularly, like, relevant. You kind of just memorize a few spots and you time it down with graze, for laser graze. Yeah, and that only 100 graze or 200 is a fucking ton.
I guess he focused all of his mental energy to just hitting the lineup for first Aya spell. Like this like sure this grace isn't bow-up, but it is it doesn't gain as much either, but honestly, I'd say that this is cooler than bow-up.
Oh, this is definitely cooler, but bow-up is kind of... Without kind of, it's a bit boring.
Yeah, bow-up is very boring, honestly.
You know how you can make bow-up fun? You just start spinning it. Spin around Satori during bow-up.
Hell yeah.
And you see how shit gets fun really quickly.
Kana approved. This stream is officially Kana approved. Okay, and nice cap. Nice spawn graze as well.
Alright, so lmky, there are 30 minutes left. I believe it's about time to get out of the early game. What are we thinking about this, chat? That didn't look fine at all. I'm not liking those squeezes. I don't play Rainbow Sea, I'm not sure if that's like the usual experience on that pattern. Now they didn't go for the fun.
Yeah, I think he just did that last time to spite the game.
Yeah, we can ask them later. Maybe they might get in VC. Gotta ask. I think that's my highlight for Altair right now.
Yeah.
Of course, the other highlight is the fucking ending blocker. Raymway could never. I hate that.
Yeah, so this is a section where actually, like, okay, actually it's really relevant everywhere, but that pre-mid section is where it's particularly satisfying to see just all the items magneting towards you just by grazing.
Yeah. You know, one funny thing that we might have not mentioned about the items in this game, you know, the value of items in this game is completely dependent on just your communication gauge. Height on the screen is completely irrelevant. So if you like see players like they POC an item and the communication gauge goes like down to not being a full, you technically lose a bit of score. And you're gonna see the gray number, but the gray number is not gonna be like the other games where... no, but maybe at this point that might just be intentional. They had that exact same death earlier, no?
He did a rage pause, it was not intentional.
No way, it happened twice.
And like he lost again. He lost all the faith from Popcorn. So,
right.
Like there's no reason to intentionally die there.
Like maybe somehow you need the power. I'm not sure. Something. Just insane to me how it felt the exact same death.
Difficult section. So unfortunate though. Like he is still up quite a lot score though from his previous run.
Genius human keeps his light turned on when outside it's bright. Look at the Remusy privilege.
True. Bomb to get items. Yeah, you can see that every wisp wave is worth like 20 million for him.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you definitely do not want to miss these items.
Remusy on this section struggles.
What do you mean? Just bombed.
Yeah, but I think the way the Remusy's bomb works, she can actually she can kill more waves of wisps with the bomb unlike Remusy, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Easier.
I guess. Isn't it on a cycle?
It's on a cycle, but the thing is that Remusy, as you saw with the bomb,
power.
Yeah. The Remusy bomb will actually only kill one wave of wisps. The other wave you need to kill by shooting during the iframes. So yeah, Remusy could never. We have the third non-safe spot, which is cool to see, I guess. I wonder how much score the Grace from this is actually worth. Although there is a chance that Altair just prefers this for survival. I've heard that there are some people that prefer doing this for survival.
Probably true. And actually going for
the positioning for wheels, yes, you're correct.
Actually going for the Grace Bomb, even though it leaves him at 0 power for Ghost Wheels.
It's fine, Altair is a super, don't have to worry about Ghost Wheels, free.
Why was I scared about that just now? The spell is around. Why am I so scared about this shit?
Anyways, is it me or has lmky been FK for a few minutes now?
Decompressing, probably.
Yeah.
Or on the bathroom, because this is Toilet World Cup after all.
Of course. Oh, one crow was missed.
Yeah, those crows give a lot of items, so very sad to miss one. Oh. Got out of a really bad situation there. You're not grazing, buddy.
No, they still got the items, right?
I don't know. Did he drop something?
I didn't see drops. I might be blind. 3 or 4 items. Ah!
Yeah, he has to speed kill mid-boss Orin to spawn all the crows here, otherwise he misses out on them.
Okay, got all of them, nice.
Good.
Okay, these runners already beat their score from earlier, by the way.
Yeah.
They did the misdirect again.
He has already updated. And, do you think... Yeah, 3 billion should be possible with this run.
Very possible,
very doable.
I believe. Very, very possible. Potentially more, actually, I think. We're looking at, does that clear? I think that clears with 5 lives, assuming no deaths.
Yeah, it should.
That's a lot, actually. Let's see. It's 40 times 5 plus 121 plus 20, was it 28 for power? 24 or 28? I think it was 32. Okay.
Yeah, so we seem to be looking at like a maybe 3.2 is what my estimates would say.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna change his standing, but it is a pretty impressive score still.
Oh yeah, we're definitely what I at least care about. Got the good score for you. Showcase the category.
Yeah. Battle Flare being scary, but okay, that one was kind of BS right there. That one was bullshit right there. Just don't get walled again, please. Okay, aside from that one wall, it was pretty chill.
the flare. Kawaii version of beta flare.
Alright. Alright. So you can see that STI just kind of stays in place for this non. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I get what you mean, because I see Altair moving, and yeah,
Wait, he's tapping downwards.
It's kind of moving. Altair moves even more.
Yeah, because
Point
Rainbow
is-
has a tiny hitbox.
Yeah, point is, it looks annoying to do so, probably doesn't bother doing it. Cancels are worthless in this game. If you really wanna be technical, they give some PIV, but we're talking about, how much was it, like 30 PIV? Completely worthless.
Yeah. 100 volts for 10 faith. Hell yeah.
Altair, no! Don't do me like this! Not the left tokamak!
For the record, which side you do tokamak on does not matter.
It does to me. Here is the rule. Right tokamak is... You, everyone in chat, listen. You guys will never ever do it on the left again. Guys, trust me, never. Absolutely never.
That just lost like over 100 million, probably 150.
Yes.
Because if you die, you lose out on the life piece. So he's clearing with 3 lives and not 5. And he lost all his faith.
No, wait. It's gonna be 4 lives.
No.
Doesn't this get a life piece if you get it?
No.
No? Damn. Anyways, as I was saying, right tokamak is correct and left tokamak is bad. There is no reasoning behind it, it's just how it is. Just trust. It's how it is.
.1 anyway.
Head scope. Popcorn.
Limky is still decompressing while SCI is on stage 4.
Uh-huh.
And would you say that SCI's pace is better than last run?
I got no clue. Gonna assume it's better, mostly because sorry, I just saw the reset timer tweak out and it confused me, so my brain shut down. Oh shit. What was I saying? That's like, no, nothing major happened, it's just like some of the numbers just like, some of the numbers flashed. How do I explain it? They like...
Did SCI just miss a few wisps?
Looked to me like STI actually missed. Well, honestly, even if you miss a few wisps, unfortunately, with how this bomb works, I'm not sure you can prevent that.
Well, anyways, we have 15 minutes left on the clock. And We can see both Altair and lmky contemplating their options. STI still going strong though. $70,000 grace into Satori is pretty high. At least for this shot type.
Say players try to play the game challenge. Technically all three of them right now are AFK.
Okay, so...
I love playing Touhou.
Okay, so in... Wait, how good is this pace? Hold on, I need to check this out. This is higher than his PB.
What?
Yeah, I just looked up his PB on Silent Celine, and this is like higher than his PB, so this is technically world record pace. Because he's up 400 grays.
Lock in.
He's up 400 grays and like 20 million points.
Does Silent Celine tell you entries into bosses?
No, but he has a video.
Ah, video. Ah, okay, got it. And okay, chat, lock in. Everyone lock in, both STI, us, everyone.
Okay. STI did time this spell down last time, right? Alright.
Probably.
Actually cancelled it at 2 seconds left, that's fine. Play it safe, you don't really want to time anything out. You want to time shit down, but not out. And yeah, he probably just doesn't go for the time down on non-2, because, you know, he's not Eeyore, but, you know.
Especially scary with Marisa. You'd have to question, you know, with this being world record pace and all, I'd question literally anything that is potentially optimal. I'm gonna question Oku's spell caps. Like, this is when I actually start questioning it.
Yeah. Actually, this spell is Marisa B's really profitable one for Grace, so the thing is it's kind of difficult, or rather it's fast. So what's he gonna...
You really have to adapt for her random...
yeah, he's going in. He's actually going in.
I can tell they are very confident doing this.
Yeah. That okay. It's starting to get a little bit scary there. All right, good bomb. Okay.
Okay, Philosopher's Stone.
Philosopher's Stone is scary.
Okay.
Scary in this position. Please cap. Good. Okay. So stage clear bonus should be how much? He's up 1100 grays from his PB though. From his world record.
Up 100 grays?
No, 1100 grays. He's up 1100 grays from world record.
Dude, I can't speak English. 1100 is like 1100, right?
Yes. Alright, just calm your nerves. Calm your nerves, buddy. Okay, good. Bad spawns there, at least in terms of grace, but in terms of items, it's fine. And at this point, items are kind of more important than the grace. Because, again, his multiplier is nearly full, and, yeah. I mean, he still has to keep the okay scary there. He still has to keep the grace, chain in order to magnet all the items to him, and in order to gold them, but, great dose, sad, but, What?
No!
No
Wait.
fucking way, dude. That is so bad.
Come on.
Yeah, that's really tragic. Yeah, it seems like the world record also cleared with 5 lives, so this might not be able to recce anymore. But it's still a really strong run, is the thing. Oh my god. Fucking popcorn, dude. And he's dropping items. He's just dropping all his face right now. Okay, it was fun while it lasted, but fuck. Just snuck up on us with a really insane run into Satori, and then it's just gone like that. Very unfortunate.
The way you said it, at least the way I heard it, was something like world record pace, by the way.
Don't worry about it. Like, it literally was his thing. STI again contemplating his options.
Yeah, I don't see anything to think about here. The power is fine. Probably just making sure nerves don't get to them. And it looks like the stream has removed lmky's screen. We might have gotten confirmation that lmky has indeed given up. It's really sad to see. So was this actually like? Okay, so let's see if Steve can now do this thing now. Okay.
Okay, STI is not going for the items, actually.
What?
Huh.
What the frick?
What the what is he... What?
What's going on? What?
Come on. Why you gotta do this to us? What? Just get the items, man. Why you gotta do this to us?
What's happening? Lad, I'm so confused right now.
Marissa B can get the items without bombing, but STI did die multiple times to that, going for it, so I don't know, man.
Okay. I'm just really confused right now.
Man.
This shit is goofy right now.
It really is goofy. Really goofy match.
Marisa B shreds the crows.
Yeah.
I think this is likely to be the last credit from Steve.
Yeah,
we potentially have.
Yeah, like unless it just trolls us, then this will be his last credit. Altair is also in stage 1, so he's kind of unlikely to get another credit in, but you know, you never know when it comes to these matches.
Mm-hmm. The super duper fast kill. Man, whenever the Marisa B bomb overlaps, whenever all 5 circles overlap, the damage gets crazy.
Yeah.
Ooh, that bomb from Altair will look really optimal. Yeah, Altair is very unlikely to actually like beat STI, but they can definitely improve the score.
Yeah. Yeah, STI is a very strong player, and he has been a really strong player for, well, years. I can't actually remember how long he has played Marisa B for. I can't remember if he had a world record before Eeyore sniped it back in 2021. I think he did.
You mean ST?
Yeah, STI.
Oh. So you're saying that STI potentially had the world record back in 2021 and then Eeyore held it for 4 years?
2020 actually, if I remember correctly.
5 years then? That's crazy.
But yes, STI has been a really strong player for a long ass time. Like he has He has competed in TWC a few times even, and he always picked Mercy for that. And he also always came out with a really strong result at the end.
All right. By the way, we are officially into final run territory.
Yep.
So Altair, please play really well. The time for resets is over.
Yeah. No more resetting. Ever. This is the last run that Altair will ever do, so you better make it count.
Yeah, you will the only. Ah! It just hit my elbow. Ah!
You hit your elbow out of excitement for this match.
Mm-hmm. Will totally not jump into bed as soon as this thing finishes.
Definitely not. Ain't
Yeah,
no
unfortunately, it does seem that for lmky, at least the mental game for this category, they couldn't hold up.
Yeah, like he did confirm in the world feed.
It was
He
world
did confirm.
feed, okay.
He did confirm in the world feed that yeah, he's not playing. Altair.
No, Altair,
What was
no!
What was that death? What's Altair gonna do about this? We'll just have to see. Okay, still going. And has to bomb back into losing race. And the life piece actually.
Chat, are we cooked? Yes, we are.
The STI though. Is it update pace for STI?
No, not enough lives.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Thank God I wasn't paying attention to STI because apparently they did the left tokamak. Remember guys, remember what happened to Altair. Don't do left tokamak or you're gonna end up like Altair and you die on it. I feel like
Okay.
the parent of a child.
He has forfeit. He has forfeit.
Oh.
And
I guess that's it then.
yeah, that's it. That is actually good news for us because we get more sleep. Sorry.
Let's go! wait, is that actually...
No, that's a sending blocker.
No, it actually beat their score.
Oh, he updated by like 10 million. Okay.
Well, this was definitely a match.
This was a match. Help me, your.
I actually read 73 and not 33.
Damn. But yeah, this ending blocker actually, I mean, it's cute to begin with because the Merce art is really cute, but the meme is also really funny. Not gonna lie. Pretty good ending blocker.
Can we get Altair in here if they wish to? Maybe? Altair, wanna come? Ba-da-ba.
CITWC, and hopefully we get to see the replay screen again. World feed, please do not. Okay. WC and TWC2, good. Not enough time to read it.
Low.
And then he mutes the music.
But why?
Decompressing. I don't know. In any case,
we have our results.
There's the cute art.
Suako! Goody whoa! Sorry, I had to do it. He's my bro. He's my bro. What the hell?
Had to do an adjustment there, I guess. Yeah, anyways, in third place we have a DNF from lmky, which technically is worth minus 100 points in one of the handbook drafts. Anyway, second place we have Altair playing for Team Omiji. A Ramus C 3.1 billion, which is pretty strong, gives him 5.78 points in TWC score. And of course, in first place we have, well, as you saw, STI with the final credit update from 44.22 up to a 44.37 with Mercy. Worth.
Oh, so that's why I read the 7.
Yeah, worth almost exactly 40 TWC score. Very strong run, very well played.
The pace was crazy.
Yeah. World just sneak up on us with a fucking world breaker pace into Satori. Just casually like that.
A sneaky world record in the pocket.
Yeah.
Oh
and,
well.
Does Altair want to? Okay.
They said
Altair...
they can't. Already confirmed.
Altair can't.
Probably not,
Altair
actually, that's what they said.
Altair can't go into the interview, yeah. And on the Japanese side, STI just moved into the interview booth. I can see that from here.
Probably.
Yeah, this art actually references all three each stage 1 pace sold separately. Okay. It actually
not read that.
It actually references all 3 shots played, which is a very nice touch.
Of course, Suako the GOAT.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you're super.
Yeah, he really did.
Yeah, I think so far for this match, at least I am out of things to say. At this point, don't know about you.
I don't really have much material to work with anymore either.
Hey, we wait for. I guess we just wait for the match cards.
The funny match cards, yeah. I mean, we get to enjoy the music for a bit, and sadly we can't listen to the Japanese interview because we're stuck here.
Not that I would understand anything, unlike you.
I mean, I wouldn't understand shit either, but, you know...
Oh, you know some Japanese, I know zero. Come on, man. Hey.
So next match is gonna be in in roughly 6 hours, it's gonna be PCB Lunatic Survival. We got Shodan, actually written out in katakana this time. Last week it was written as kanji. I don't know why, but that's it. Now the Japanese name is written in katakana. We have Shodan versus Yukelsen versus 411022. So yeah.
I can't expect what triple LMM from this is what we expect.
Yeah. So obviously we're both Euros, but we have to get up at 5 a.m. for this match. Now, if you live in the American regions, in the American time zones, and you want to contribute, then you can actually contribute if you want. Just scan that QR code, and you'll get more information there. And if you're a Euro and you wanna contribute, we still really appreciate that. We just have a particular shortage of people in the Americas right now. So
yeah, I think that's about it.
TWC is basically one on volunteer power essentially. No prior experience needed, so do join if you think we are cool.
Do you wanna help with something? Right. I think that's it from us.
Yeah, there's not much more to say really. Just look forward to the next match. Be there or else. You gotta. Oh, now the fucking katakana is gone even from Shodan's name.
But yeah, guess that's it.
Yeah. Shodan versus Yukelsen versus 411022 in 6 hours.
Be there.
See ya.
Bye bye. Thank you for watching.